Hello Internet, and welcome back to the third round of our Little Cup tournament at Exeter Pokemon Society. I am up against Evan, a.k.a. Viph, and at this point I still hadn't slept. You might sense this in some of the plays. This was... At this point I just went out to meditate because I wanted to smack something, basically. I just had to hope that his Misdreavus didn't come in, because if it were anything else, I could just hit it with a Drain Punch and do a hell of a lot of damage. I guess he realised this, yeah, and because I'd meditated my previous lead, I think, and just, yeah, went out to Misdreavus. I was not in a great position. Meditate doesn't get knockoff, so I just had to basically sack my Murkrow. And now that's the second game in a row that Murkrow has just gone down immediately, which is a shame. I think after this game I didn't use it, or certainly altered the set quite considerably, because it is supposed to be a very good, very solid mon. Now Magnemite's just my defensive pivot along with Tangela, and he doesn't want to take any damage, any unnecessary damage, so I just Volt Switch out here. I get some momentum. Fletchling gets a kill here, quite nicely. But now he can just bring in Chinchou, and I don't want to stay in here because the best I could do is a resisted acrobatics. So he can take the momentum here, and he actually makes quite a nice play here because he knows that, well, he suspects I'm going to switch. I could have switched to Magnemite, but he thought Tangler would be more likely at full health. Don't want to risk Magnemite, and yeah, so he goes for Ice Beam, and that's quite nice. And Tangler is far more defensive than specially defensive, so doesn't take that especially well, down to below half health. I had to switch here, and I guess he realised that I would switch. Again, it's very nice, he gets the momentum, and now he hits me with Hidden Power, either Fighting or Fire, I think probably Fire, and he has a Sash, so he's doing quite nicely. He's got some good momentum. Sturdy is broken because of the hail. I can take him down, but now Magnemite is at below half health and will not serve as a very effective pivot. Tangler, a decent matchup with Sneasel just because of its massive defense, but still it's not fantastic and it will go down. I can do a nice amount with Sneasel. Not necessarily very useful given how frail it is, unless the Sneasel were running Sash. And now Tangler goes down. So I wasn't in a great position here. He had to switch. I knew that he would have to switch, so I didn't go for Drain Punch. I went Fire, but now I think he was Scarfed. I suspected he was Scarfed, so I didn't want to stay in. Certainly didn't want to risk it, and had to sack Magnemite. And at this point, my defensive core is absolutely shot. I'm just a trio of glass cannons here. Very, very good glass cannons, but definitely glass cannons. And now he doesn't want to stay in here. He has Aqua Jet on this Corphish. I expect he wanted to take only half from that acrobatics, but he didn't know that I was physically bulky. I'm not fast, so he got the Aqua Jet in anyway. I lived it, but he got it in. So Fletchling's down to nothing. I have to sack it. It's done its job. It's got a few kills, and now same position again, except, well, I thought he might go up to Chinchou here, expecting the Fire Punch, which I really did not want. So I went Poison, but he stays in, sacks the Sneasel, which is, I'm not sure about it exactly, because although it was at low health, it was probably the only real answer he had to my own Sneasel. At least if he could get in an Ice Shard or just to break my Sash, then he might have a chance with Chinchou. But as it is, he went out to he let it go. Went out to Misdreavus, which resists poison. It's a good play, and he got a bit unlucky with the Dazzling Gleam. I mean, it was only a small chance of KOing me from that range of HP. But it certainly looks bad, and I did not know that it was only a small chance, and especially defensive Meditite. So he he basically got unlucky here, and I just, I hit back, resisted, but also huge power. So take him, and at this point, I can, I can just let Meditite go and bring in the Sash Sneasel, which is really the ultimate win condition. I suppose roughly an hour just to Sash Abra in regular Little Cup. It's it can get a kill against pretty much anything. Priority is a massive boon, being able to outspeed Fletchling. So as it is, there's not really anything he can do here, because his own Sneasel's gone really. And yeah, even if you've got a burn there, I would be able to take it, knock him out, and that is good game, Evan. I think I'm on to the fourth round now, against either Gabs or Josh. I can't remember who. And yeah, that's that. Good game. Good game.